Imagine stepping into the world of trading, not as a gambler chasing quick wins, but as a calm, confident strategist who understands risk, discipline, and most importantly, yourself. That's the heart of Trade Your Way to Financial Freedom by Van K. Tharp. This isn't just a book about charts and indicators, it's a guide to thinking like a successful trader and building a system that actually fits you. Let's walk through the key ideas together. 1. It's not about the market. It's about you. Most people think trading success comes from finding the perfect strategy. Tharp flips that idea on its head. He argues that you are the most important part of your trading system. Your beliefs, your emotions, your habits, they shape every decision you make. Think of trading like driving a car. The market is the road it twists, turns, and changes, but your mindset, that's the driver. Even the best car won't help if the driver panics or loses focus. So before worrying about strategies, Tharp says, understand yourself. Are you patient? Do you handle losses well? Can you follow rules? Because in trading, discipline beats brilliance. 2. Build a system that fits you. Instead of copying someone else's strategy, Tharp encourages you to design your own trading system. A good system answers 3 simple questions. When do I enter a trade? When do I exit? How much do I risk? It's like having a personal playbook, and the key is consistency. For example, imagine 2 traders using the same strategy. One follows it strictly, the other second guesses every move. Even with the same system, their results will be completely different. Why? Because consistency creates reliability. Your system doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be clear, and something you can actually follow. 3. Risk. The real game changer. Here's where Tharp really stands out. He emphasizes that position sizing, how much you risk per trade, is more important than being right. Let that sink in. You don't need to win every trade. In fact, many successful traders are wrong quite often. What matters is controlling your losses and letting your winners grow. Think of it like planting seeds. Some won't grow, and that's okay. But if you protect your resources and give the strong plants space to thrive, your garden will still flourish. Tharp suggests risking only a small percentage of your capital on each trade. This way, no single mistake can wipe you out. Because survival in trading isn't optional, it's everything. 4. The psychology of winning. This book spends a lot of time on mindset, and for good reason. Fear, greed, overconfidence. These emotions quietly sabotage traders every day. Have you ever held on to a losing trade, hoping it would turn around? Or exited a winning trade too early out of fear? That's not a strategy problem, that's psychology. Tharp teaches that successful traders think in probabilities, not certainties. They don't need to be right, they just need to follow their plan. It's like flipping a coin in a game where the odds are slightly in your favor. You don't panic over one bad flip. You trust the long run. That calm, steady mindset is what separates professionals from amateurs. 5. Expectancy. Your true edge. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is something called expectancy. In simple terms, expectancy measures how much you can expect to make, on average, per trade. It combines how often you win, how much you lose. This is your real edge, not a fancy indicator. For example, even if you only win half your trades, you can still be very profitable if your wins are bigger than your losses. It's like playing a game where every win gives you $2 and every loss costs you $1. Even if you win just 50% of the time, you come out ahead. That's smart trading. 6. Freedom comes from structure. Ironically, financial freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want. It comes from having structure, rules, discipline, a plan. Tharp shows that freedom in trading is built on consistency and self-control. When you trust your system and manage your risk, you remove fear, and that's where real confidence begins. Wrap up, the core message. So what's the big takeaway from Trade Your Way to Financial Freedom? It's this. Trading success isn't about predicting the market. It's about mastering yourself. Build a system that fits your personality, manage your risk carefully, think in probabilities, and stay consistent even when it's hard. Because in the end, the best traders aren't the smartest or the fastest. They're the ones who understand that the real edge comes from within. If you take one idea from this book, let it be this: you don't need to control the market, you just need to control how you respond to it. And that's where true financial freedom begins.